Ariana is at goddess level. Oh my goodness, she looks stunning. I hope she got advice from Skiina before putting on that gold outfit. By the way, this is my first time tuning into Love Island. Anyone else? I'm thrilled to see her revealing herself to the world. That awful guy made her dim her light for 10 years so she would never outshine his mediocrity. It's incredible to witness her confidence and full radiance now. The Love Island deities were really clever to broaden their audience into the Bravo universe. Love Island can be delightfully silly in a way Bravo isn't, but it's a fun, guilty pleasure to indulge in over the summer. Go, Ariana! You were born to host this show. Would you like me to provide a Love Island recap? Please comment if you're interested, and I'll bring it to you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel once again, Spill Chronicles. It's me, Ramona, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. However, Ariana joins the Match My Freak trend, binge-watching Love Island while on set for the show. Tom Sandoval says, "I don't want to sit and watch Love Island. I want to do shrooms and watch my galaxy light, man." Ariana takes over as host of Love Island. Now, Good as Gold is playing in my mind, and it somehow fits seeing Ariana in this picture. Do you think Scheana will do a remix with the lyrics changed to Ariana's Good as Gold? It sounds so much catchier this way. On the other hand, Lauren's financial situation appears desperate, though this is only alleged. I've taken screenshots since people prefer them, so I hope this is acceptable to everyone. Her recent actions suggest she's scrambling and unsettled. She's unemployed and struggling to secure brand partnerships. Buying a $3 million house seems ill-timed. She's circulating stories linking herself with The Valley, implying consideration for the show, although it likely wasn't on the table. I honestly believe production promised her something for her behavior this season. They praised her as the voice of reason, but quickly changed course when the audience disagreed. Similarly, they promised Vom Winter House after uncomfortable conversations last season, but only sent shorts. Lala should have known better. Production uses you, not the other way around. She's aggressively pursuing a role on The Valley or any show, displaying little self-respect. At this point, only LVP and Andy might extend a helping hand, but that may soon change. Will she find a partner to join her on the show, or will she enter as a single mom causing chaos? I'm puzzled by Lala and Scheana's expensive home purchases. While I'm not saying VPR is ending, can it sustain enough seasons to justify these investments? Ariana made a significant down payment, and selling her and Tim's house will cover a substantial portion. Meanwhile, Katie and Shorts downsized to apartments, and James bought a reasonably priced home. Yet, Lala and Scheana are spending millions. I thought Scheana was good with money. How can she realistically afford these homes with her uncertain future income? I'm not wealthy enough to grasp the financial obligations of owning million-dollar properties. It seems imprudent unless she's not thinking clearly and trying to keep up appearances. Am I missing something here? It seems like common sense to be cautious, given the circumstances. However, at this point, blah blah really needs to be stopped. She should just shut up and leave Ariana alone. Seriously, she's becoming one of the worst personalities on reality TV. It seems like she doesn't have a heart, considering how heartless her actions have been. Can we start a petition to keep her off the next season? I'm so fed up with her and Scheana. It sounds like she's really focused on preparing for her baby. Lala's petty and spiteful comments don't bother me because each time she speaks ill, it only reflects poorly on her. Ariana is way above her league, and I doubt Lala's jabs affect her anymore. Ariana's lack of response must be driving Lala crazy because responding would keep her in the spotlight and maintain public interest. Ariana's silence is the best possible response. Lala could end up like Lisa Rinna or Bethany, shouting into the void for months without any real impact. People will gradually stop caring until filming resumes, if she's brought back. This week, Lala has targeted Ariana and Katie, publicly acknowledged her issues with Brittany, made questionable remarks about James, and distanced herself from Scheana's Alex Baskin claims. Is her goal to become a bigger outcast than Sandoval? Right now, he seems to have more friends left than she does. This softer image she's trying to portray is quite a spectacle. Lala really needs extensive therapy. She's bitter, angry, closed off, and jealous of anyone who's doing better than her. Her fixation on the Randall situation is astounding. She seems to believe no one has ever had it worse than her. The lack of self-awareness is astonishing. Therapy could help her work through her immense anger. I found it quite interesting when Teddy and Tamra asked Lala about Brittany, and she revealed they're not speaking, prompting them to ask who she actually gets along with. Her emotional reaction seemed ironic. Did she expect sympathy, or does she realize she's the common factor in these friendship blow-ups? Additionally, Stassi and her beautiful family are such a delight, and I love that her daughter refuses to be a sad beige baby. It's both funny and cute that Stassi has a huge, chic beige wardrobe for her daughter, who is now in the phase of wanting to dress and express herself, and Stassi is fully embracing it. She has truly leveled up. Bo seems like a genuinely good man, a stark contrast to all the past trash. I couldn't be happier for her. Stassi, if you're listening this, you and Bo give me hope that there's still someone who will love my weirdness too. Meanwhile, Brittany admits she hires a nanny for the mornings when she's hungover. If I'm drinking the night before, you better believe I'm still up at 5 a.m. when my kid wakes up. Moreover, imagine the butterfly effect. If a different moment from a past season had been changed, it could have reshaped everything we know today. What if Laura Lee never landed the acting role that sent her to North Carolina in Season 1? As a result, she becomes Scheana's closest friend on the show, becoming Jax's main foil instead of Ariana, rendering Ariana's early seasons casting unnecessary. Tom Sandoval, needing a showmance and to needle Jax, ends up having a fling with Laura Lee in Season 2, altering the trajectory of Scandoval as we know it. Here are some other potential outcomes from Laura Lee's extended stay. Stassi and Jax might not have reunited due to Laura Lee's interference, altering the explosive dynamics of Kristen and Jax's secret. Without Ariana's involvement with Tom, he never benefits from her covering for him or interpreting his antics, possibly never building the persona that attracted Lisa Vanderpump for ventures like TomTom. No TomTom, no Sandoval and Schwartz partnership. Kristen's propensity for drama might still find an outlet, but perhaps in different ways without the specific dynamics of the original cast. Additionally, if Katie had found out about Scheana and Schwartz's more than kiss early on, it could have drastically changed things. Katie might not have married Schwartz, possibly leading to a breakup. Stassi likely wouldn't forgive Scheana, potentially impacting their relationship significantly. If Kristen had handled things differently with Tom in Miami, exposing his narcissistic traits sooner to viewers, it could have shifted audience perceptions and storylines. Ultimately, the pivotal moment might have been if Jax and Kristen had left their respective partners for each other. Many believe they could have had a dramatic, long-lasting relationship that would have drastically altered the show's direction. Instead, they sought fulfillment elsewhere, missing out on what could have been a compelling storyline for years to come. On the other hand, look who's come crawling back after realizing Lala isn't interested in being her best friend and won't support her like Ariana always has. Ariana shows remarkable grace despite everything Scheana has said and done. If I were Scheana, I'd just apologize, privately and when the time comes on camera. She has nothing to lose and everything to gain by acknowledging her mistakes. Sandoval hardly talks to her anymore. More importantly, as Scheana approaches the end of her 30s, she should seriously reflect on her people-pleasing tendencies and vulnerability. These traits might be fueling her OCD to some extent. Lala's recent monologue about not needing to be anyone's best friend and already having a family seemed directly aimed. It came right after Scheana's comments about Ariana not being the problem and revealing pressure from production as her motivation. Instead of backing Scheana on her remarks about production, Lala emphasized her stance on friendship. They might maintain a surface-level friendship for their kids, and because they live steps away from each other, but there's trouble in paradise. Scheana has always been indecisive and prone to changing her stance, whereas her decade-long close friendship with Ariana clashes with Lala's uncompromising expectations. Ariana strategizes like Tiger Woods in the long game of relationships. She understands how people dissect every interaction, which is why her approach of showing some kindness works well. Personally, I'd be less forgiving. I'd either tear it to Scheana or just block her altogether. However, I've noticed the current situation between Lala and Ariana mirrors their dynamic at the start of Season 9. As I rewatch Season 9, I can't shake the feeling that Season 12, Episode 1 will echo the tensions from Season 9, Episode 1. Back then, Lala and Ariana clashed after Lala made negative comments about Ariana on a podcast. They went through a period of not speaking, with Ariana feeling hurt that Lala used her name negatively for attention. The similarities between these two periods are striking. Regarding Ariana's statement about faking only one fight during her time on VPR, this particular disagreement immediately comes to mind for me. I find it perplexing why Ariana would engage in an argument when Lala has spoken negatively about her numerous times on the show. They weren't particularly close at that point anyway. I'm convinced this is the fight Ariana referred to when she mentioned faking a conflict on Katie's podcast. The whole situation didn't make sense to me. Additionally, why wasn't Peter bleeped when he referred to himself as an Eskimo brother in Season 3 of VPR, whereas Scheana was bleeped when she used the term Eskimo sister in Season 8? Many have suggested that times have changed, which was my initial thought too. However, episodes that stream on platforms like Peacock can be edited, so why wouldn't they edit out the problematic part from Season 3 if it became an issue? Bravo's evolution with societal norms is evident. Early seasons of Housewives OC and NG feature instances where offensive language like the F slur and the R word were used without bleeping, which can be quite jarring to watch now. Moreover, what's next in the VPR universe? Sandoval and his girlfriend continue arriving in borrowed cars. Lala transitions out of her soft phase, awkwardly attending events where she's largely ignored. Schwartz introduces his girlfriend to the group, and the age difference goes unaddressed. Sandoval and his girlfriend break up, only to later reconcile. Ariana makes intermittent appearances from her hosting gigs to check in on Sandoval and his girlfriend. Katie exudes mob boss vibes all over WeO. Producers become prominent characters, explaining every scene in cutaway segments. Predictions for Season 12 hopefuls. Kyle Chan, from fan to stan with a plan. Billy Lee, all the tea, can't you see? Joe, no blow, no hoe, just T-money as Beau. And as usual, Scheana continues to struggle for relevance. Regarding Lala and her spinoff, while she denied rumors on her podcast, she previously hinted at filming something significant, which seemed like a bid for her own show. This contradicts her claims of not seeking the spotlight, a stance I found unconvincing even back then. Sandoval aims to transition from Guy from VPR to a broader reality TV personality, evident in his participation in other reality shows. His strategy likely includes attracting producers from other shows to continue offering him work. As for the age difference controversy, it's curious why it's emphasized now. Lala and Jax also have a significant age gap, while Jax and Brittany's difference went largely unquestioned. Let's not forget Lisa's considerable age gap with the rest of the cast either. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.